Howdy. We are dealing with, it's a model m-295 Miller. It's an AC arc welder. Shit, I don't know how old it is. I'm guessing early 70s, something like that. 300 amp, rated 300 amp, 295 amp, single phase AC welder anyway. And I've had it for quite a while. Didn't get much for it. And I tell you, when you weld with it, here it is. I don't know if that's fucking working or not, probably. I kind of had to rigmarole some shit there. I didn't get them back from, well, I didn't ever have them because I bought it just as it was, but they're tight. That's not it. But when you weld with this son of a bitch, it has got a buzz, a loud buzz, and it, you know, something's loose in there, I suppose. I never tore the cover off. I always kind of thought I should, but it's easy to dive into them deals when you don't really know what the hell's going on, and I don't in there. And bad things can happen. So I thought I might see if anybody's got any ideas. I know there's guys out there that can just say, this is what I'd look for first, or whatever. Maybe somebody's got a book on it. That'd really be cool. Actually, the guy over there, they got my local Miller guy. They're a bunch of fucking clowns, honestly. I don't go there. I order everything if I can, but they never even heard of it. No, he thought I was wrong about the number. It's like, no, shit, that's an M-295. Trust me, it is. Because I was kind of wanting to maybe even order a book for it or get the download, but never did. I want to see a shit show. Busted plumb off. It wasn't the first time. I mean, it was cracked all the way around. Somebody somewhere, sometime tried to fucking weld it. I tried to too. It is back together. It didn't break on its own, but it was cracked. You can kind of see the smoke. Smoke damage. But it's on 4430. It's got a hydraulic leak. I'm going to show that to you later, but it's actually, it's in between the casing here. A little bit, if you look close down there, I mean, you see like what's supposed to be gasket kind of hanging down at the bottom where the, well, I don't know, I suppose they don't call them bill housings on here, but whatever. Yeah, send to the front of the hydraulic pump and transmission, evidently. But it leaks hydraulic oil there, I think. There's some line. I just got this thing, just bought it, kind of as an investment. Getting another one, but it's rough. Jesus, God in heaven, these guys were rough on their tractors. Well, the cab is just, I mean, it just don't, I mean, I can be hard on stuff, but this, when I pull the cab filter down, I mean, I thought I'd seen them plugged before. Wow. I mean, it was just like, just being under a payload or a 980 cat dumping on you. But air filters, same way. I mean, it's, but I tell you what, it's got oil pressure. I think it's, the tack ain't worked for who knows how long. I'm guessing it hasn't been used much in the last, I guess, 20 years or so, much. But I'm guessing it's got 8,000 hours on it. It's got good oil pressure. Tough starting as they all were, but this one has got when I power wash it, I'm going to try to, I see there's a few wet spots in the fuel system. Button that up and see if it still starts. You know, it's losing its fuel prime is what the deal is. I don't know. Somebody put that in there. I'm not sure that's standard. I doubt it. But 18438 oddball. Not anymore they are. No, 20.834s. That's what they are. but they're pretty good. I don't know. I think I'm going to sell this one. It's got a pretty nice wood bloater on it, 3100 woods. I guess that's dual type deal. It's not a quick attach bucket, although should take time and make it one, because to me that would add $1,000 to the value, at the very least, $1,000 to the value of a loader. I mean, fucking grapple forks are handy, but only when you need them, and it's kind of nice to put even a double bale spear if you were careful. Depends on what baler's making the bales, but that wouldn't be so horrible bad to do. Just get rid of them brackets altogether, or maybe make the, hell, a guy could just leave them brackets. Yeah, it wouldn't take nothing to do. It's got 3 remotes. Good compression though. The motor's solid. I was going to drain the hydraulic oil out, see what that's all about. I'm sure it's, well, that's one thing about an outfit that leaks hydraulic oil. I guess the hydraulic oil don't get too fucking old, but I put filters on it. I put some new batteries in it. It turns over to beat hell. I don't think it's a Nip and Denso, but it's a gear reduction starter for these motors. I saw one on the internet for $175 or $185, which shit, it can't be that big a hunk of crap. I mean, those gear reduction starters they make a hell of a lot of difference in these diesels. But the starter's good. I guess I'll just leave it. I'm going to put a new turbo on it. I don't know, I ain't no mechanic, super sorry anyway, but you can't see, but there's play in a turbo, so what the hell, I haven't priced one yet. A guy should rebuild them son of bitches somehow. I'm not seeing why. I mean, anymore they throw that shit away. We just can't be doing that anymore. We gotta start making stuff that can be component parts that can be rebuilt, and then this shit will run for fucking ever. This tractor is I think it's one of the early ones, 75 maybe, 74 maybe. Jesus God, yeah, with that shit they're making now, I mean, 40 years from now, I don't know. I don't see that shit. I mean, for one thing, you're gonna have to make them run without all them fucking sensors and shit. God, these new guys got these new combines and shit. And I guess you gotta, in a way, but not, I just know I don't really buy that, because there's more trouble with them, or just as much, than them old ones. If you keep them up good in the wintertime, you give them a little help and put some parts in them, my God in heaven, them 9600s are still fucking hell of a combine. Especially in small grain, but I guess these new rotaries are a little bit better. But I mean, I guess anybody that might be listening will get my point. It's just, we got to quit this shit. Thinking this disposable fucking world we got going, it's so stupid. I mean, whatever bullshit the fucking left or the people are pushing out about conservation. I mean, nobody's saying any smart ideas or anything that might really work. Like, why don't we just make shit? Is it still going? Fuck yeah. Dropped it. Why don't we just make shit last? We could. But anybody that made anything too good, like automobiles, there was, I don't know how many automobile makers there was, like in 1920, but a shitload. And if they just got sewed right up. I mean, that Tucker, have you ever seen that show? What was that? One dude, that brother, the great Lebowski, he played that Tucker and made a hell of an automobile. It was too damn good, and he was going to, whatever. That's what happens. It's just one example. For that matter, 0 point energy has been, that's the